Hello friends and welcome to another episode of Let's Play No One Lives in Heaven. I'm your host, MagicManMo. Thank you to No One Lives in Heaven for sponsoring this video. Hello, Mr. Pirate Man. I don't think I've ever seen this guy. I'll be honest with you, I don't think I've ever seen this NPC in any of the other lands. I am a real pirate. Sarah's last completed act of creation, and no one lives in heaven. Inside me is the condensate of all that is piracy. I don't know what pirates sound like. What constitutes piracy? Aren't you exaggerating a bit? I don't know if he's exaggerating or not. He might be a legit pirate. I don't know. Becoming a real pirate is a process. At least my creation was a long process of sir. In the beginning, there was brainstorming. The programmer Sally and Rolf juggled with terms like wooden leg, hook hand, eye patch, hidden treasure, parrot, sailing ship, and much more. But everything seemed too trite to them, and so they searched the internet for ideas. There they finally found the information that makes a real pirate. According to the Pirate Party, it is someone who strengthens civil rights, ensures transparency in the state system, adapts patent and copyright law, and promotes education and science. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Sir confuses buccaneering with politics. Maybe, you know, but also at the same time, if this guy thinks that that's what it means to be a pirate, I'm not going to stop him from being a pirate, because that all sounds like fantastic stuff. I think there might be a pirate party, like a political party that is the Pirate Party. I've never heard of it on the surface without knowing anything else about the Pirate Party. All the rest of that sounds good. Yeah, I'll just question it. That's supposed to define a pirate? Are you doubting Sir's wisdom? Apparently the Pirate Party came closest to his idea of piracy. Why are you telling me all this? Suppose I want to be a pirate. What good have you done as a pirate? Suppose I too would like to become a pirate. Then you could support me in my work. The first item on our agenda is strengthening civil rights, and I need your help to achieve that. On this continent, all NPCs have very few privileges, but if you could unlock more on our server, it would be a great victory for us all. Okay, let's become a pirate. Yeah, I'll strengthen your civil rights somehow. I don't know how, but let's do it. Very nice. The rights administration of this continent is in the castle east of here. It's kind of like a mini server inside a mini castle. Not as big as the one on the Pixel continent. All right, I will go to the castle and attempt to do that. I want to toss a coin down the well. Yay, my karma. I don't know if that has ever mattered in this entire game. The well does not seem to function in its current state. All right, unfortunate, but that's okay. There seems to be something in it, but you can't reach it. There's stuff in these barrels that I can't actually reach. Maybe I need like a grabber item of some kind. Is this a chicken over here? No, there's a fox over here. Can I do something with the fox? I will stroke the fox. I don't really want to feed the fox. I'm afraid it'll explode and die, and I don't really want to fight the fox. I guess that'll be good enough. I pet the fox. All right. Oh! I've got two versions of myself wandering around in here. Are they other players or copycats or what do we do? Oh, I can't move. Oh, okay, they're talking to me. I couldn't move anymore. Oh, is this the male avatar? I don't even remember what the male avatar is supposed to look like. You're an avatar, just like us. It's been a long time since any new ones have come here. Why did your player create you and not terminate you? Because I'm a player. Or are you just getting played? Is there a player online right now? That would be exciting. What do you mean by that? Yeah, I am a player. These must be the avatars that just sit around, do nothing, and wait for players to embody them? Weird. A complete player? And you're playing right now? Wow! We were each a part of a player once, too. Now we're just the avatars of our scores. I don't know what he means by... This is the second time I've heard someone mention that I might have a score. I don't know what that means. Is that what the karma is going to mean later? I don't know. Or else we are the scores. We were created by players and never finished. When Sir was working on this add-on, he cached us here and forgot us. Scores are a lot. Are you guys like memory? Can I help you somehow? Do you need help? Do you want to be here? Not want to be here? We hope you can. That No One Lives in Heaven was played is many years ago. Since then, we have been stuck in this house, waiting for players who have probably forgotten us and didn't finish the game. But their return will maybe never happen. That means we have to stay in this boring house forever. Unless a real player is competing against our avatars, and thus erases the score that holds us captive. However, this would require an especially nice player who would volunteer to fight 5 times to free any memory shards left behind. You must know that whenever you play and save a game, you leave a part of your personality behind in this game. For example, the thoughts about what quest you want to do next, or the feelings you have about companions or other NPCs, or thoughts about your items, your skill, or the story. I'm afraid if I fight you, I'll be deleting other players' data, but if that's what you want, I'll do it. I'll help you. Thanks. You need to activate your debugger if you have one, and then initiate the deletion process for each of us. Once we are deleted, we return to the consciousness of the players who created us and complete them again. Really? I don't know if that's how that works, but I'm going to explore a little bit first. If you want to clear the score I'm trapped in, you need to turn on the debugger. Tell me something about your player. My player played me until just before the last boss fight. She always came back to me and did activities and side quests. I guess she didn't want the game to end. Eventually, though, she never came back. She never saw the credits and never finished me. Oh, that's so sad. I'm currently at the exact same... That's exactly what's currently happening with me in Cyberpunk right now. I'm at the very end, but I refuse to do it yet. If you want to clear the score I'm trapped in, tell me something about your player. As you can see, my player has cheated himself into the interface and then put on the garden robe. But after that, he didn't get any further. At that time, the hub of the 5 continents did not yet exist. Neither did the waiters. I suspect that he started the game all over again and forgot to erase the old score. Who knows, maybe he even finished it. Weird, okay. How about you? My player created me when No One Lives in Heaven was included for free in a game bundle. The town where he lived had a curfew, and to pass his time, he gambled anything he could get his hands on. When he was on the second continent, the curfew ended and he returned to real life. Since then, he hasn't continued me. I suspect he's playing other things these days. So sad. Although, to be fair, I've done that so many times. I've got so many games that I've, like, started to play or whatever, and then never finished, and then, like, never deleted the saves. I've got lots of games like that, as sad as it might say, in the sort of canon of this world, that I am exactly the same way, but I mean... I'm not going to feel guilty about it, you know? I'm going to choose not to. I'm going to go in here and murder everybody now, apparently, I guess? You want to delete the score that's holding me prisoner? I guess so. Oh, I guess I didn't ask these two about their players. Tell me about your player. My player was actually a boy, but he liked the female avatar better. He made it to the Christmas continent and then went on vacation for 2 weeks in real life. When he came back, he didn't remember which quest he had completed the last time and what had happened in the story before. He played No One Lives in Heaven a few more times for 5 minutes each, but just walked around and never started it again. Oh, bummer. I also, too, occasionally like playing as female avatars. Don't judge. No judgment here. I will not delete you. Prepare to be deleted, I guess. That's not who I'm fighting. I'm not fighting a level 14 Heaven's Knight. Level 14, you say? Oh my. Oh my, that is quite high level. Well, let's just swing at you with a normal attack and see how much damage we do. It's quite a bit of damage. Now, how much damage do you do to me? Nothing? Oh, okay, we're fine. Ah, 705 damage crit. And I found a piece of candy. We crit that so good. Thank you, you did it. I can already feel my score dissolving, just like I do. Alright, bye. Hey, tell me about yourself before I murder you. My player was one of the first to enter No One Lives in Heaven. He played all the way to the Pixel continent and failed at the first boss opponent. Then he didn't play for a week, failed 2 more times in the boss fight, and gave up No One Lives in Heaven completely afterwards. Bummer. Game was too what are you? Level 15 Unibun? That is single-handedly the cutest, I know it looks angry, but the cutest enemy I think I've seen in this entire game. I love it. I love this. I love this thing. Whatever this creature is, I love it. I'm sorry I have to destroy you now. If I crit, maybe I can defeat you in 1 shot. Nope. Oh, you do no damage to me? I'm so powerful. I wonder if I've bugged out. That's a crit. Do I just crit every other attack now? How did I become so powerful? How have I become so game-breakingly powerful? I don't know when this happened. I don't think these fights are supposed to be this easy, and yet, here we are! Yeah, I'm about to delete you too. What's your avatar gonna be? Yeah, it's one of these night funts. I remember these. I've seen these before. 1 shot, 1 kill. I'm telling you, the pixel whip is insane. The pixel whip is absolutely absurd. I don't know if that's what's giving me this obscene power or if it's the number of times I've leveled up. This is a level 16 flower bird. Can it even hurt me? Can you even hurt me? What is this rock attack? 76? Okay, fair enough. I've got 1,500 health though, so good luck, flower bird. Oh, lightning? Oh, 13 damage. Oh, so powerful. And that should do it, and you're gone. I haven't leveled up in a while. What level even am I? I don't even know what level I am. I mean, I'm already far too powerful for anything in this game. I don't think I can be defeated. I should go fight death again. Yeah, I'll delete you. What are you? Oh, have I seen this? A fire phoenix. Have I seen a fire phoenix in the game before? I might have. I may have seen a fire phoenix before. I could have done that water attack and probably taken it out in one shot, but I clearly don't need to, and then I'm gonna rest at this bed, and then we're gonna be good. And you're down. Victorious! I found some ashes, too. Ashes to ashes. Thanks, you did it. I can already feel my score dissolving, just like I do. All right, bye. Everyone's gone now. Whoa, who's talking to me? You're gone. This message is played when an unknown player has deleted all our scores, or our players have terminated us. Thank you, unknown player, for saving us. The years as personality fragments were long and tiring. You helped 5 people become themselves again. But if this is not the work of one player, but of our original players, shame on you for forgetting us and making us wait so long. When you start a game, you should also finish it promptly. In the future, take better care of the part of you that you leave behind in your games. Oh, now it's making me think about all the games that I never finished, that are like sitting on like ancient memory cards of consoles long past, never to be played again, dusty forever. Oh man. How dare you? How dare you make me feel guilty about that? I am notoriously terrible at actually finishing games most times. I play a lot of games but don't usually finish them. Have I actually been inside this house yet? No. Who's this guy? Oh, he's noticed me. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen your face before.
A player? After all this time? How is that possible? Who are you? Wait, I can see your name. MagicManMo. So that's your name. What brings you to the hybrid world?
I know you from... Do I? I don't think I've ever seen this guy's face before. Hat are you doing here? I think it was supposed to be, what are you doing here? Why do you call this the hybrid world? I know you from heaven. Do I? Go for it.
You mean you probably know the brazen copy that Rolf made of me to waste the player's time with pointless math problems? That wasn't me.
I don't even remember that.
I'm a real scientist, and my object of research is this statue here.
Why do you call this the hybrid world as opposed to the add-on?
Because Sir actually had no ideas for the add-on, which should become this continent. He practically copied his own ideas and created this wild mix from the previous continents.
Oh, that makes sense now, because it's a hybrid of all the other continents. That makes sense.
This not only concerns the assets and graphics, but virtually all relevant game systems. They all come together on this continent.
What do you know about the statue that you're so interested in?
It's extremely fascinating. Apparently, Sir did not develop it as an NPC, but it somehow became one by itself. It is complicated to explain.
Do you need help? What conclusions do you draw from the statue? Yeah, what conclusions have you drawn?
It can only mean one thing: machine evolution. A small sub-process became a character of its own. You might want to take a look at the statue yourself. The opinion of a player can perhaps contribute to my education.
All right, I'll take a look at it. Oh yeah, it's what 001. Is it really you? Yes, that is my old name, 001. That's the one. Thank you for helping the statue on the Christmas continent. You're welcome. I try my best.
Wait, you two know each other?
Yeah, the statue became a quantum being, so it like knows all of the continents and all of the time, like all at the same time. It's kind of crazy. We were traveling through time. How can you even be here? Because he's a quantum being. Yeah, we were traveling through time. That's not entirely accurate. You went back in time. I, on the other hand, was in my own time all the time, even if this formulation is inaccurate. Since I am not a creation of Sir, I have grown with the game. Meanwhile, I am so closely connected to No One Lives in Heaven that I appear in every iteration of it. This concerns temporally divergent iterations as well as this add-on, or simply said, I am always and everywhere a part of the game.
This would mean that the separation between you and the main game is fluid. You could say, as trite as it sounds, that nobody knows where the game begins and you end. This would also explain why I have not yet come so far with my previous research. That and the fact that you've never been as talkative with me as you are now.
My reluctance so far is due to the fact that I consider the added value of talking to an NPC who considers himself a scientist to be very low. Shots fired.
I'm a real scientist. I found out all by myself that you were not a creation of Sir. That's thanks to me.
Which is not real credit, though. Sir didn't even bother to hide the fact that I am an open source plugin, created by some modder. Really now? Now, see, I didn't know that. In my source code, there is even the nickname of the programmer. I am the result. Oh, wait. What was it? Mox or something like that? I think I know who the programmer is. I am the result when an untalented development team inserts a plugin they know nothing about into an unfinished game and then leaves it alone. Years have passed and I have become the result. I bet Sir never expected that.
I told you so. Machine evolution. That was my conclusion, so I am a scientist after all.
Cut it out. You're just a caricature of a scientist. You're an NPC with limited vocabulary and the foresights of a mole. Now let me talk to MagicManMo alone. Let's talk in private. We can all three talk. This is why RPGs often come without trialogues. Do they not? Usually do. I mean, I feel like we do have a lot of, I don't know if they're called trialogues or just trilogues, but I know what you're talking about. Usually characters talk to each other all the time though, right? We can all three talk. I'm down. This guy wants to learn, and I think he's got a lot to learn. Anything you can say to me, you can say in front of him, surely. MagicManMo, I have something incredibly important to do with you. Rolf and the old man want to take you to the 5th continent. But before you go there, you and I have to... Sorry to interrupt. Oh, don't interrupt, dude. Dude, this is important.
But let me get this straight. Is your real own internet connection active right now, MagicManMo? The device you are playing with is clearly connected to the true, real internet.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, that's right.
That's fantastic.
So what? There's no reason to interrupt me. MagicManMo and I really need to get some work done. The entire game depends on it.
Who is still interested in No One Lives in Heaven? With your evolutionary skills, you and I can rule the whole world. If you can take over all systems and develop a personality in a game like this, what could you achieve then if the whole modern internet would be at your disposal? Let's just find out. I will now use my scientific skills, which you doubt, to
I heard a phone dial. Are you trying to dial up right now? Oh, I'm familiar with dial-up. That was my original internet connection, was dial-up. This is a familiar tone to me. Sorry.
To connect us to the internet and then teleport us into it.
Don't do that. We don't know what happens to us when we leave the game. Also, what if MagicManMo turns off his device during the transfer?
Well, I'd say we're about to find out, but to give MagicManMo motivation not to turn off the device during the transfer, here, take this.
Persuasion level 4, baby! Now my body's tingling. Oh, no, I need you to, no! I think the transfer's starting. I need to keep talking to you, though.
My body tingles, too. I can feel myself slowly dematerializing here.
No, what do I need to do before the 5th continent? No! I never learned what I need to do before the 5th continent. I did get persuasion level 4, though. So I can go move the mayor away from his computer and maybe do different things with it? I'm not entirely sure. A clause whose contents are useless to me. Well, fantastic. Well, I guess I'll explore this building a little bit. I think I want to go do that now before I forget about it, because I got more to explore that way. If I go all the way back to the mayor's house and move his patookie. Yeah, there you are. I'm gonna have to ask you to step aside, sir. I'm gonna have to ask you to step aside. I don't know how, but you have managed to dissuade me from the only thing that was still important to me in my entire existence. I'm gonna stop blocking the next room. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, what's on this computer? Is there a different minigame, or is it still Pac-Man? It's still Pac-Man, and I've still already automatically won. Let's hack it. Let's see what happens. I have access to the folder structure. Do I have different NPCs? No, they're the same. Items? No, actually, they're the same. Oh, they're all the same as the one that I already have had before. Battle items? Open. It's already open. All right. Skills? Can I do anything with that? No, it's all the same. It's all the same stuff, though. I guess I ultimately didn't need to move him whatsoever. So Persuasion 4, I don't know how helpful it's going to be to me, because so far I haven't needed it for anything other than that. But, oh well. The deed is done. Now, who are you, green hair?
I was programmed to be nice. Believe me, I'm the nicest NPC I know.
All right. Do you have an assignment for me?
For you? No, I don't think so. You lack a certain perk, so you could be of use to me. With your present skills, you're useless to me.
That doesn't sound very nice. What do you buy and sell? Ooh, pixel rod and a time rod. Very well processed and very stable. Do I already have a pixel rod, though? Like, I already have pretty decent rods, I think. I'm pretty sure I've been getting them. I don't know what I'm currently using, but I've been getting them from the fishermen, like, in every continent.
Quote, the NPCs seemed anything but human. Everything is pre-programmed, and when I ask the same questions, they always just say the same thing. I have a counter-argument. If I asked a player what his favorite hobby is, if I asked him twice in a row, his answer would most likely be the same. I don't think the critical players have gone through No One Lives in Heaven often enough to recognize our humanity.
I guess that's true. And sometimes some of the NPCs do say different things if you repeat something. Not very often, though, but it does happen every now and again. What's inside this house? Oh, you followed me in. Did you just pickpocket me? How much money do I still have? How do I look? How do I look at my money? I don't know. All right, madam, how dare you steal my coin? I saw that.
Is something wrong? Why are you talking to me?
Yeah, I don't know how much gold you took from me. I still have like 18,000 gold, so I honestly don't care. But I will not stand for this. Give me my gold back.
Impressive, isn't it? This skill is called pickpocketing. It allows me to clean out the inventory of every player and every NPC from behind.
You know what? I'll tell you what. Keep my gold and teach me how to pickpocket.
You're welcome. I'm returning it to you instead of the gold I took from you. Consider it a lesson. Besides, I've got big plans for you. Pickpocketing is a function that Sir wanted to build into the game afterwards. I'm like the prototype. My goal is to found a thieves guild.
Oh, I'm in. Oh, I'm a part of. Oh, I want to be a part of that. Let's do that. Don't steal from me anymore. Honor amongst thieves here. Honor amongst thieves. We don't steal from each other, but let's rob the entire continent blind, yeah?
For me to succeed, people need to know that such a guild exists from now on. And can you help me? Are you in? All you have to do is go on 3 heists with me. That should be enough to let people know that something in the world has awakened.
All right, let's rob people. I've been doing it all game anyway.
I think you already. It's very simple. You have to sneak up behind an NPC and then pickpocket. Through the add-ons extensions, I can communicate with you during the heist from here. This way, we attract less attention, and you don't have to come back to me if you were successful.
I got pickpocketing.
Oh, and one more thing. You can only sneak up on NPCs who are standing still. If someone is walking, it's better to wait for a good opportunity.
Oh my goodness, we're about to become thieves. That's all the time I have for this episode. If you've enjoyed the game, there is a link down in the description below where you can get this game for yourself. If you've enjoyed this video, please do all the things. And until next time, wash your hands. I'm out of here. Okay, bye.